Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day that the Polar Vortex is starting to make its way down to Texas. So, come along with us. Let's get on the pool route and let's get this stuff done because single digits ain't friendly to my pools. Alright, y'all. This one is clean. So we might keep this one, we might not. I don't know yet. But this pool turned around pretty quickly. I just did a little bit of a sweep and some netting, and then brushed it, emptied out the baskets, and it's back to norm. And I did the backwash. The backwash needed to be done, so it's looking good. We're gonna move on to the next. Alright, y'all, we are starting to look kind of gloomy with the weather, but that last pull that we did took care of it for almost 4 years, and just got off the phone with the former owner of the property. They closed on their home today, which is awesome. You know, you want to see people, if they're trying to sell their house and their property, you know, you want to see that they are able to get that done. But we're heading on to my hometown. We got a pool in Troy, and we're gonna get this done. All right, this one is looking good. I was having trouble with my robot. Is she going? She gone. She did a pretty good job. She's getting a lot of stuff up, to be honest with you. There was a lot of debris and stuff from the roofing and construction. The thing I like about this is it's getting a lot of stuff off the walls with the brushers that I necessarily can't get rid of. It does a 2-hour cycle, and it does a pretty good job. You still have to have a human come check on things to make sure equipment's good and the basket is empty and chemicals are where they're supposed to be. But these things do help out. But this is the Polaris model, and it does good. I do recommend putting in an investment like one of these to make it easier on your pool guy. But you can see the brushes right there are brushing. But things like this are things that I've repaired, and this one is working again, so you know, these things are a great tool to have, you know, because it does help. But anyhow, guys, I'm heading on to the next. We got one more to go check. All right, my people, we just left the last pull and we're in my hometown. This is where I grew up. This is Troy, Texas. And we're gonna do a little bit of filming. All right, so this is downtown. You get the lumber yard. And of course, City Hall is right here. This here, where it says Troy Middle School, this used to be where the old high school used to be, and middle school. There used to be buildings up in here, but now they've knocked it down. So anyways, we're gonna go to the old homestead. Alright, so this is College Street, and it's changed a little bit, but it's still the same. I remember riding our bicycles down to Dooley's, which was the grocery store. We go down there and get candy. And yeah. But yeah, this is the old neighborhood. You can tell they got a little bit of construction going. This is the old street that I grew up on. It's starting to rain. Somebody had a bad wreck. We grew up in this house right here. And then the Townsends used to live there. The old neighborhood. Man. They said we're supposed to get some rain, y'all. And it's getting moist. Temperature is still 56 degrees though. That Arctic blast hasn't started just yet, so Randy Cross's family used to live there. Dad still does. The old neighborhood, y'all. Grew up here in the 80s and part of the 90s. Alright, we gotta get to the last pool before weather gets too terrible. There's the elementary school that I went to. It's changed a lot. They've added on a new addition. Troy's growing. They've added in numerous residential areas since I moved out of Troy in '96. But when I was first getting into high school, they went 3A, so I'm not sure if they're 4A yet, but I know they have a lot more kids than what they did when I was going to school. So, this is the Lower Troy Road. We'll take you back to Temple. This is out in the country. A little bit country out here. This road's bumpy. It ain't bumpy. Give you a whiplash or two. But anyways, this is my old stomping grounds, the Magians. You can tell right there they've added a lot of rooftops that weren't there before. So there's a lot more than what there used to be. This area just continues to grow and grow and grow, and a lot of the farmland is starting. Oh, hit a bump. A lot of the farmland is starting to disappear, y'all. And once it's gone, it's gone. It's really sad if you stop and think about it. What you used to know isn't no more. So just remember, when you lose it, you lose it. Yeah, definitely looking forward to getting back into the swing of things this summer. Once we get into the opening of the season, it's gonna be awesome. Really kind of looking forward to warm weather and getting back into the swing of things. And this is definitely good to see, me put up on the channel. I used to drive this road going to Temple Feed when I worked for Temple Feed. I just sometimes didn't want to get onto I-35. I wanted to avoid I-35 sometimes. And this yield sign here, you always have to double, triple check. In this corner too. If you're from here, you know what I'm talking about. People come flying up. And when the grass is up higher, you can't really see around that corner. This is going towards Burger. I know some of the natives who grew up with me are probably like, why are you exposing God's country to YouTube? I just want to show, where I grew up, where I came from, I'm proud of my roots. We grew up in a small community, where everybody knew each other. So droplets. It makes the camera focus on the droplets. But anyways, guys, I do have a pool that's on Burger and Gun Club, and with the weather getting bad, you know, it's just best to put eyes on it and make sure that everything's okay with it. You know, it's best to double check things. You know, if nobody's paying attention to it, you know, things can go bad. You know, and we don't need that to happen. If we can save a headache or two, it's always best to do it. Had a trash truck coming around that was kind of hogging up the road. Anywho, we're almost to the pool that I was telling you about. You know, I told the client, you know, hey, you know, every other week I'll come out here and check on it, and I'm just going to check on it when I'm in the area. And you know, like I said, whether it may come in like a polar vortex, you definitely need to check things out, because if you don't, like I said, damage can occur real quick. It could go real south, and it could cost you thousands of dollars, folks. Even though this is, you know, this is covered and everything and kind of winterized, you're talking single digit temperatures, and like I said, it could go south real quick and you'll have a major problem. So we're gonna get out and check this real quick and just make sure everything's set and ready to go for a big freeze. So I'm gonna check. Pressure's looking good. And I'm gonna check. Check things real quick. Yeah, it's full. Just empty out basket. Got a frog. You didn't make it. Okay. Free primer. Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed today's video. Really wasn't much, but you know, today is just kind of me getting prepared and, you know, kind of staying on schedule. Like I said, pool guys in the wintertime, we really, once we get past leaf drop, your schedule becomes easy. It's kind of like in the summertime. once you get into the opening of the season, stuff is easy. It's just keeping up with the UV rays and your chemical levels. So right now it's just kind of maintaining and making sure that all the equipment on the route is prepared for whatever comes ahead of us. I know the main thing that I'm concerned about, if we lose power in the area, then yes, we're going to have damage. And then I'm going to have to look at doing work orders and, you know, repairing stuff. But there again, if we don't lose power, that reduces it down to a minimum of the damage. So I know that there's going to be some damage come after this storm, so I'm gonna have to get prepared. So, but anyways, I'm out of here, and we will see you on the next video. And tomorrow's probably gonna be even worse than today. So like I said, it's supposed to blow in anytime, and once the temperature starts dropping, it's gonna get real. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. All right, guys. There was a dumpster at the first pool. They were throwing stuff away, so I scored 2 gas cans, some fruit tree, steaks, fertilizer steaks, spike things, and scored 2 bags of plant food, and scored a pet carrier, and of course these plastic containers you can always use. I saved 2 of them, and they both have lids. And scored a feed scoop. And I scored 2 of these trays for like tools, screwdrivers and stuff. You always can use a couple of these. And then I scored some mesquite smoking deals for your gas grills. I got mesquite, the original, and some apple wood. So, and this tray. So, and then this rose garden thing. It's all in here. And some pet shampoo. And 2 mason jars. And this Texas Ranger sippy cup. Still got the lid and everything. And just wash it and reuse it. And then I scored this big one. Nice, it has wheels and stuff. It's a pretty big container. And I've already kept my equipment out of the rain. So it's pretty cool stuff, man.